Genesis chapter 2 from the Bishop's Bible. The heavens also and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And in the seventh day God ended his work which he had made. And the seventh day he rested from all the work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day, and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God ordained to make. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth. And every herb of the field before it grew, for the Lord God had not yet caused it to rain upon the earth, neither was there a man to till the ground. But there went up a mist from the earth, and watered the whole face of the ground. The Lord God also did shape man, even dust fro the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man was a living soul. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had shapen. Moreover, out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that was fair to sight and pleasant to eat, the tree of life in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And out of Eden there went forth a flood to water the garden, and from thence it was divided, and became into 4 heads. The name of the first is Pison. The same is it that compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. And the gold of the land is very good. There is also bdellium, and the onyx stone. The name of the second river is Gihon. The same is it that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia. The name of the third river is Hiddekel, and it goeth toward the east side of Assyria. And the fourth river is Euphrates. And the Lord God took the man, and put him in the garden of Eden, that he might work it, and keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, Eating, thou shalt eat of every tree of the garden, but as touching the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it. For in that day soever thou eatest thereof, thou shalt die the death. And the Lord God said, It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him an help like unto him. And so out of the ground the Lord God had shapen every beast of the field, and every fowl of the air, and brought it unto man, that he might see how he would call it. For likewise as man himself named every living thing, even so was the name thereof. And the man gave names to all cattle, and fowl of the air, and every beast of the field. But for man found he not an help like unto him. The Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs, and closed up the place with flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And man said, This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. For this cause shall man leave his father and his mother, and shall be joined with his wife, and they shall become one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed.